Hello, it has been a minute, hasn't it? Right, so a few things. Filming on my laptop today, so the background is seriously dark. Basically want to just kind of get ready for the day because I need to film another video after for a different channel. So I thought I would get my makeup on whilst talking to you and updating you about absolutely everything that's been going on and why I have actually been MIA for the last while. The last video I put up was the gender reveal. I mean, I put in very little effort with that, and I am sorry, but it was quite special that you got to see exactly how we found out. I'll go into it, but hi. Long story short, these last 2 months have been really stressful. I found out in beginning of May, at some point in May, I found out that my landlady has terminal cancer and we actually have to leave this house. However, when we do have to leave the house, it is in fact on my due date, which is now the 26th of November, which is also Liam's birthday, my eldest son's birthday. So that's not good, is it really? I don't know. It's been hell. We're trying to find a house. I say we, me and my mum and my brothers. We're all in the search to find a house for me and the kids. And it's just been a really stressful and difficult time because this house holds so many memories. Without getting emotional and upset, this house holds so many memories from Liam's first steps, Liam sitting up in here first, all the things we were told that Liam would never be able to do, he done in this house. And Sean coming home, Sean sitting up, Sean's first steps, so everything happened in this house, and it's really special. But I mean, it's life. Everything happens for a reason, doesn't it? And I'm in desperate search of a house. Renting is really, really difficult and expensive where I live. Not only do they expect a £2,000 to £3,000 deposit before you even move into the house, their rent every month for a 2-bedroom is £1,500 and upwards, and for a 3-bed is £1,800 and upwards. So it's just, I don't quite honestly know where to turn right now. It's a lot. And yeah, we'll figure it out. But that's why I've been very much not on here. I've tried to focus on everything to do with the house and the baby and whatnot. But we're having a baby girl, which is incredible, and obviously, obviously we're so thrilled. I'm going to need to start doing my makeup too. Obviously, so thrilled. Could not have. Okay, hang on. Oh, sugar. Okay, well, that will do. Well, obviously we are having a baby girl and absolutely over the moon. Honestly, it would not have bothered me if it was a boy. I said this from day one. I was happy whether it was a boy or a girl because I do want 4 children eventually. But the fact that we do have a baby girl after 2 boys is just amazing. Everything's been happening recently. On Friday last week, I decided, well, actually, my main craving throughout pregnancy, or the last few weeks of pregnancy, has been KFC popcorn chicken, which I hate the texture of, which is odd, but it's the one thing that I've wanted so bad. And I went to a KFC that I hadn't been to in a long, long time, had popcorn chicken, and said to my mum, my throat feels a bit funny today. I think I might be coming down with something. We'll see. Later that evening, my throat was really sore. I felt so unwell, and I was like, I'm going to go to the doctors. Pardon me. Went to the doctors, and he said he doesn't think there's anything coming. He thinks I'll be fine. Chances are it's just a general sore throat. and not to worry. So the entire night I couldn't breathe properly. I had shooting pains in my collarbones. It hurt to breathe in. It was just horrendous. Like, it was awful. My throat was practically closed. I hadn't experienced that before, and I was really ill. The next day I did a lot of sleeping. I slept loads throughout that day. Thank God the kids were just the perfect children, and they did just play upstairs in their room. Obviously locked the doors and whatnot, but they were just perfect, and I was really poorly. It was only when my mum asked me if it could have been an allergic reaction, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is exactly what it was. So I had quite a severe allergic reaction to popcorn chicken. My entire face here, and it's still quite red, just rashed and swelled up, and I looked like a red balloon. It's still very sore. It's not ideal, but it is getting better, so there is that. All of this is stuff that I had planned to say as I was going along in the week, so I've written it down week by week, but to be honest with you, now the weeks have passed, it's not really worth mentioning. I will, and I promise I will start doing my weekly updates. I'm 19 weeks on Sunday, which is insane. I'll quickly show you my belly. She's getting big. This is belly. Baby girl bump, finally. So that's baby. I have had heartburn quite badly. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes on my phone. I have had heartburn quite badly. I do suffer with acid reflux. I do suffer with acid reflux anyway, so it could be that, and it could just be general heartburn. But whichever it is, it's really painful. I spend my entire life weeing, which is accurate. I could be absolutely desperate for a wee, and a dribble comes out. Or, a bit of TMI for you, it's finally happened, and when I sneeze I have to cross my legs now, because I will wet myself a tiny bit. So that's great. What else? I feel the baby girl moving now, and you can actually see her moving in my tummy. She's not overly active. It's mainly when I lay down in the evenings or at night time that she wakes up and starts wriggling. It's mainly when I go upstairs at night she wakes up and starts wriggling and does all of her little bits. But aside from that, she is great and healthy, which is so nice. My eczema hasn't been ideal this pregnancy, which is gutting, really, because well, I don't know. This whole pregnancy's just been great, but a few things have flared up, and I've been a bit like, this has never happened before. But my eczema is very much sore. I usually tend to wear long sleeve t-shirts. Obviously you can see on my chest that I've got like spotty bits everywhere. That is actually eczema, where I keep scratching at night, and then I'll keep scratching in certain bits and it all just comes up. So that has happened, which isn't very ideal. So yeah, but for the most part, this pregnancy has been fantastic. I don't ever feel poorly. I am more tired now as the weeks are going on. I mean, obviously I'm nearly 20 weeks, or I'm 19 weeks on Sunday. So I will be 20 weeks in a week and a bit, which is insane. I'm halfway through almost. I feel like I've been pregnant for years. So that'll be nice. That'll be really nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my shit together, basically, and it's not been that easy. It's not been that easy. I wish it had been, but I mean, what can you do? It's life. But for the most part, all okay. The boys are fantastic. I went on a school trip with Liam on Wednesday to the seaside in Littlehampton. Amazing. It rained the entire day, but it was lovely to spend time with him and to come back and to cuddle Sean and just to be with my babies was perfect. We have got the baby's name. She has a name. She is named. It is a name that I have chosen. I mean, I think I was about 8 when I said that if I ever have a daughter, this is going to be her name. Luckily, Sam loved it too. However, the spelling is going to be slightly different. Not that Sam is overly happy about it, but they're all different spellings if you look at the way my children's are spelled. So Liam is Lyam, Sean is Shawn. So it's going to be a slight variation on her name. And I don't know, should I do a name reveal? Should I not? I would quite like to, but on the other side of it, very English. We don't do that, do we? British, should I say? We're very British, and we're not really into the whole, let's reveal this. It's kind of just, this is what we're having, this is what it's going to be called, this is this. So I don't know, I might do. I will see how it goes in the next few days. I do have my 20-week scan on the 6th of, no, is it the 6th? Ooh, next Friday. Let me check the date. The 7th of July, I have my 20-week scan, and will definitely confirm if she is indeed a girl, because if she's grown a willy, then I'm going to have to take back quite a lot of pink stuff that I've brought. Just for myself, I think I'm going to be doing more baby-related videos on my second channel, more Elsey&Essie, just because I feel like not everyone wants to see baby stuff. And if you do, then that's fantastic. I mean, I know for the most part this is going to be babies, but on my second channel it's going to be mainly about babies and whatnot. Whereas this channel I'm going to try and focus on, yes, mummyhood, of course, because that is my life, but other things as well that I kind of want to just talk about, and it will be my outlet. But my second channel will be all baby stuff, so like baby hauls and baby things and baby stuff, everything's baby, which is really exciting. I haven't shown you my scan picture at all because I haven't been on here, so I'll quickly show you the most recent scan picture. It wasn't great from her 4D scan, although it would probably be easier to put it on the screen. This was, it really would be. No, you're just going to be able to see outside. See that? That is ear, arms, chin, mouth, nose. You can't really see her eyes, she's looking up. That's her. And then the most recent picture, which is from that same shoot, a little perfect baby girl, is this one. Really hard to show you, but obviously you can see her head, nose, mouth, chin, and her body was going up. So that's her body. Yeah, it was incredible. What happened on the 4D scan? So my brother and sister-in-law for my birthday brought me a gender scan, which I had, I think, told you about, which was lovely. And I booked that and told everyone that it was 4 days after when it was. So we went on the Sunday to find out what we were having. And the man, it was very, very calm and peaceful in there. And the man said to me, follow my cursor. And I was a bit like, this is odd. Okay. So I followed his cursor. I have got the entire video clip of it, but we wasn't meant to film in there. And I only realised after. And I feel so bad about it. But I just had to share a tiny clip of it to show what it was. And obviously our overjoyment, or whatever word it is, excitement. So we went in and he said, follow. We done all the 4D pictures and baby's heartbeat, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, follow my cursor. And I was like, okay. He had the cursor and was saying, this is the amniotic fluid, this is your placenta, this is baby, arms, legs, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, are you ready for the news? And I was like, I think so. And he took this cursor and he brought it over to this side. And I was a bit like, okay. And I looked and it said, it's a girl or it's a boy. So he was going to click on one of them. And I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. He clicked it and pulled it onto the screen and it said it's a girl. And I was like, are you serious? I mean, if you've seen the video, you'll know exactly how it went. And I knew in my heart it was a girl. Like gut feeling, I'd always said, I think it's a girl. But the confirmation, just wow. And I cried all the way home. Every time I thought about it, I cried again. She is going to be the first girl in my family in 10 whole years. which is insane. And my dream was always to get a picture of the 4 generations. So my girl, me, my mum and my nan. And it's actually going to happen. It's going to come true. And I can't. Yeah, amazing. I'm so happy. So the first thing we did was go and tell my mum, and honestly, she sobbed her heart out, like full on sobbed. My hair was wet. I was like, Mum! But it was a really nice moment because we sort of hugged each other and cried together, and it was like that beautiful mummy-daughter moment that you always dream of, and it was just really nice. Everything went perfect that day regarding baby girl and health-wise and everything else, so that's fantastic. Obviously, I'm over the moon. I think realistically that's the main updates. So housing, rubbish, how I've been feeling, cravings, what's been happening, and why I haven't really been on here. I'm desperate to get back to filming, genuinely desperate, but every time I pick up the camera to talk about the situation, I really struggle because I'm just trying to keep it all in at the moment and not get so stressed and upset that, you know, such is life. So yes, they are the main updates, and I will be doing regular updates on my pregnancy. I think what I'll do is I'll probably keep the weekly updates on this channel because she's going to be a massive part of us. Like, she's huge already. And sort of the baby haul stuff, baby bits, the things that I buy, everything like that, I'll keep on my second channel, so it's not going to be so overloaded on here. Don't get me wrong, there will be other bits and pieces on here. But for the most part, I think I'll leave the bigger parts on my second channel so that it's not overloaded on this channel. Does that make sense? That's what I'm doing, whether you like it or not. My channel, my rules. I've chatted for 19 minutes. You probably won't see all that, it will probably be cut down, but for 19 minutes I've been talking and I haven't done any of this, which is what I came in on it. Which is what I came on here to do, purely because I need to film a video for New Life Outlook about my asthma, and I now need to spend time getting this face sorted. The joys of it, hey? I'm clearly not very much of a beauty blogger, so I've done nothing. Oh dear me. What I will say is, just quickly, every single week I've been taking a picture of my bump from, I think, when I was 5 weeks up, every single week. So at the end of the pregnancy, I think I'm going to do like a gradual growth chart of how it's gone and it'll probably just be a video of just going through the stages of pregnancy, but it's nice to have and it's really nice to look back on. So I kind of want to keep that on here forever because I won't be keeping the pregnancy apps after I've got her, obviously. After I've had her. But whatever. I'm done. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I excuse my face. I'm very sorry, and excuse the really bad quality of this video. I just wanted to get it done, really. Honestly, I just wanted to film and not have to set up and have the hassle of trying to get everything looking perfect, because it's not perfect right now. It's far from it. But if you do want to see more videos from me, then please click that little subscribe button down below. I do want to say thank you for 100 subscribers. I know that doesn't seem like a lot in the grand scale of things when you're in the YouTube world, but to me that is 100 people that have chosen to watch my videos, and it means an awful lot to me. So thank you so much, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.